Level 4, returning to center. So, like level O, then we had 1, which was finding our center. And then we had level 2, expanding into our sphere. And level 3, which is moving in space within our sphere, or exploring space from within our sphere. We're now returning to center, which is balancing and stabilizing poses. So what we're doing is that while we're balancing with our lower body, we're destabilizing our lower body by moving our upper body around, by continuing to move our hoop around by doing O holds or 1 and 2 hold, which is single-handed hold. We don't have to stay balanced the whole time on one leg. Right now I'm demonstrating it, that you can practice balancing on one leg for a while, but you can just mix in level 4 with your level 3s and just throw your foot up more. Or maybe take big, slow steps as you're moving around your hoop. And do some level O or 1 or 2 with big steps. And that's level 4 stuff. And shake our hoop around, do some 1, get some shimmy shaking action going, and then put a leg up and shake. Put another leg up and shake. And that's also now engaging more stabilizer muscles, because when you're even just lifting up your foot a little bit and shaking your hoop from side to side really forces your core muscles to engage, to stabilize your body, to hold you even and steady. Do the other side. And don't ever do anything for too long, because we don't want to exhaust any muscles. So you can change things up, go back to our 3. We can also do some 4 with balancing, like yoga poses. As well as balancing with one leg. So we can balance either with both legs, because when we're changing elevations and changing directions, that's starting to practice level 4. Or more advanced, we balance on one leg as we continue to move around with the hoop. And remember to breathe. Now, if at any point it starts feeling like just getting too intense, or maybe when you start out, you want to start close to a wall. So that way you have something close by to lean on in case you lose your balance. You can start with just picking your foot up a little bit and keep everything moving around. Move the hoop around your body. So then it's still pretty close to the ground to pick up. But keep moving around. Keep things in motion. Change up what you're doing. Change up your movements. I think when I start level 4, I like to keep my sphere relatively stable. So rather than doing level 3 stuff, maybe I'll do more like level 2, 1, and O kind of stuff. So then my sphere is stable. There's less likelihood of crashing into things as I'm moving around the room and tossing my legs around. Or do it outside where there's less things to potentially crash into is a good idea as well. Because throughout whatever we're doing, we always want to maintain our spheres as clear as possible. Because if our spheres are clear, then we can be fearless in our movements, because we can have no fear of crashing or colliding with anything as we're practicing our balancing and moving our arms around, or doing some level 3 and making our sphere mobile and moving around too as we balance. The mobile spheres can stay in a pretty small area and still get a lot of movement. So that's really fun to practice too, seeing how much movement can you get in a really small area. How much can you do with a very little room, very little space? It's no race. No race. You'll get there in your own time. Okay, so there we go. Thank you. You're level 4.